Good morning, students. I welcome you all. Myself, Baby Rawat, your English teacher. I hope you all are doing well. Today, I will continue the chapter, The Adventures of Toto. But before I start, let's revise what we did in previous tutorial. So, we read about the monkey, Toto. His name was Toto, and grandfather bought that monkey in 5 rupees, and the monkey was a mischievous monkey. His presence in the house was a secret for grandmother, because grandmother did not like whenever grandfather bought any animal or bird home. So now when grandfather was going to Saharanpur for his pension, he thought that he will take monkey with him. When he reached railway station, monkey was in a kit bag with grandfather. So he was grandfather kept that monkey secretly in a kit bag. But what happened at the railway station? Let's read. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur. But while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Grin is smile. Poked is raised. Turnstile is a machine, or you can say it's a mechanical gate. So now, author is saying that when grandfather was there at Saharanpur railway station and he was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, what happened? Suddenly Toto raised his head out of the bag and gave a smile to ticket collector. The poor man was taken aback. Taken aback means shocked. Poor man is used for ticket collector. But with great presence of mind, but he was very clever, and much to grandfather's annoyances to anger someone, rage. He said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." Now, when that ticket collector saw Toto, he was shocked, but he used his presence of mind and he told to grandfather that you have to pay for this because you have your pet dog with you, and that angered grandfather. Annoyance means grandfather. So when ticket collector said this, he asked grandfather to pay for that. Grandfather got angry. In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector, and 3 rupees was the sum handed over as his fare. Fare is ticket price, and quadruped is four-footed animals are called quadruped. In Hindi it is called chaupaya. In vain. In vain means no, whatever grandfather tried to prove that Toto was not a monkey, it was useless. Why? Because that ticket collector did not agree that Toto was a monkey. So everything was useless to say. By first of all, grandfather took Toto from out of the bag. He showed it to ticket collector. Then he tried to prove that it was a monkey, not a dog. Even though ticket collector said that Toto was a dog and he took 3 rupees as a fare of ticket price. Fare is ticket price of Toto from grandfather. Then grandfather, just to get his own back, to get his own back means revenge, took from his pocket our pet tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this, since you charge for all animals?" Now grandfather was angry. He wanted to take revenge. So what did he do? He was carrying their pet tortoise. He took it out from his pocket and asked that ticket collector that how much he had to pay as a charge, because he was charging for all the animals. The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with his forefinger, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, "No charge, it is not a dog." So ticket collector was so clever. He touched with his fingers that tortoise, and in a victorious way, he said to grandfather that it is not a dog. That was not a dog, so no charge for tortoise. Now that was description of that journey. Now, when Toto was finally accepted by grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable. Stable is where animals or horses are kept. In Hindi, it is called astabal, where he had for a companion the family donkey Nana. So now, when grandmother was aware, and she knew that Toto was there, so a comfortable home was provided to Toto, and it was decided that he would be kept in stable with donkey Nana. Nana is the name of that donkey. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. So when it was first night of Toto in that stable, grandfather thought that whether that Toto was comfortable or not. So he went there to see, he visited there just to see whether he was comfortable or not. But what happened? To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause pulling at her halter. Halter is a strap or rope. You have seen it when pet dogs are there, the people use halter. And trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Hay is dry straw. So now when grandfather reached there, he was shocked to see that Nana, that donkey, was trying to pull halter, and Nana was donkey. He was continuously without any cause pulling strap of it, and he was trying to keep it away from that hill. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches, and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened onto her long ears with his sharp little teeth. So when grandfather saw that Nana was doing this, so he gave Nana a slap at his haunches, means part of backside, and she jerked back. Nana just jerked, means pushed herself back, and when Nana came out of that straw, what grandfather saw, that Nana's long ears were caught by sharp teeth of Toto. Means that Toto was biting ears of Nana. That is why Nana was so uncomfortable and trying to push her from that bundle of hay. Toto and Nana never became friends. Now grandfather is saying that they never, Toto, that monkey, and Nana, donkey, they never became friends. Now it's time for homework, students. In this chapter, at the back, after the chapter, back exercises are given. So from there, first 3 questions. I repeat, first 3 questions you have to do as homework in your homework notebook. And apart from this, one more thing I want to discuss, that nowadays doubt classes are going on, but my observation is that students are not taking seriously, and they are not participating much. So please do participate, because doubt classes are for you, and or these doubt classes are beneficial for you if you start reading, start learning, and wherever you find any doubt is there, any problem is there, teachers are there to help you. So take it as a serious note, and please attend your doubt classes. With this, I wish you good health, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.